Hey guys, just a quick screencast to go over what I want you working on today. It is a playlist day, so you have a couple different options for your time today. It's also the end of the unit, so that means that we have a unit exam, and I'll give you guys a little more details on what the unit exam is going to look like in this video as well. But first, let's go over the three options. Option one is studying for, preparing for the unit exam. This slide deck will have kind of a study guide for you. It needs to be taken today during fourth hour or tomorrow during my office hours, third or fourth hour. That'd be Thursday. Please email me now if you have classes during those times and those times just don't work for you. We can come up with something. Option two is wrapping up tasks from Unit 1. For instance, if you didn't get the DBQ done or any of those missing quizzes, just note at the end of the week, this week, late penalties increase to half, or I guess decrease. So you can only earn half credit as opposed to 75% on missing assignments that come in. So take a look at the gradebook. Anything that has a 0.1 in it, you might want to see if you've taken that. If you've taken a quiz, please email me. Remember, email communications on missing assignments. Lastly, we have lesson 11 on the kind of the beginning of Reconstruction after the Civil War. There is a quiz this week, so go ahead, do your notes, but that lesson won't be on, none of that material will be on the test. So a little bit of info on what the Unit 1 exam is going to look like. You can use this as a study guide. We're going to get, there's 4 different topics in the exam, and it is an all essay exam. There's no multiple choice questions. You'll get 2 essay questions randomly selected on the following 4 topics. So those 2 questions are going to be worth 20 points each, and you're going to also get 1 DBQ essay that's worth 10 points. So it's a 50-point exam. Remember, don't freak out if the exam doesn't go super well. You can always do test corrections and earn partial credit back. And then we'll also be doing a notebook check and stamp sheet either today or tomorrow as well, or even next week if I don't see you before that time. Also note, you can use a one-sided 3x5 note card on this exam. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through one of the questions and then leave the other ones for you to do on your own, and maybe we'll go over the DBQ as well. So one of the essay questions would be all on lesson 2, American Ideals. So you would want to know and have some information and be able to speak on America's 5 ideals: equality, rights, liberty, opportunity, and democracy. The importance of philosopher John Locke to the establishment of those ideals, which rights in the Declaration of Independence guarantees those rights to Americans, and how democracy is different from a monarchy and a dictatorship. Some sources and notes for you to review are really just the lesson 2 readings and notes that you've taken in TCI. So you could take your note card and fill out some information on here. Make sure that when you come down to take the test, you could speak on these 4 topics here. When talking about length, I wouldn't quite say that each of these need to be a paragraph, but pretty close. You want to include enough detail and examples from the text and our lessons when you're answering these questions. So when you see an essay question, it's not just a couple sentences, but you're for instance, you're talking about how is equality seen in America, specific example from the text or what you've seen. How have rights been? So, that might be a paragraph. This might be a shorter paragraph, or these 2 ideas might connect. So this might be, these 2 bullet points might be one paragraph, and this might be a paragraph is here. So maybe like a 3 to 4 paragraph answer when you're answering that question. Okay, so here's another topic. Lesson 5, leading up to the revolution. I have a crash course video in here that you can review as well, but you would also want to be reviewing Lesson 5. Okay, Lesson 6 on the Articles of Confederation. Lesson 7 on the Constitution. So again, yeah, these are the 4 topics. Okay, 4 topics. Lesson 2, Lesson 5, Lesson 6, Lesson 7. You'll get 2 of them. 2 of them. Okay, 2 of those 4. That's what you'll be getting. And then everyone's going to get this DBQ question. Oh, sorry, there's also lesson 9 here. So I guess there's 5 topics. My mistake. But you'll only be getting 2 of them. And then everyone's going to get this DBQ question, okay? Which, remember from your Andrew Jackson writing, you want to use your background knowledge, especially from lesson 7 and 6 and 7, and the primary and secondary sources that are provided in the question to help you answer the question. Remember to draw in those primary sources in your writing, such as according to Washington's farewell address, and then you have that direct quote from that primary source, and then your analysis of it. Finally, some hints and some things to know for the DBQ. Lesson 6 and Lesson 7. You'll want to know a little bit about federalism versus the anti-federalists. What were the arguments of both? The DBQ is going to be kind of framed around the beginnings of political parties when we're creating the Constitution. Hamilton versus Jefferson, that kind of idea of small government versus big government. So big hints on what the DBQ is going to be about is all in that Lesson 6 and Lesson 7. Alrighty, guys. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me. I probably won't get back to you until early Thursday, so I think Thursday, 3rd, 4th hour would kind of be the best time to be taking that exam. But again, if you have classes, send me an email and let me know, and we can problem solve that. All right. Have a good day.